Hello everyone, this is Red Prawn and today we're playing Stellaris. Now I want to talk specifically in Stellaris about the early game and building an empire. Now I have the settings set to default settings and I want to specifically talk about how to use hyperlanes to your advantage. Okay, now I started a game, so I'm going to go ahead and load the game now and we're going to take a look at it. I was having a little fun and played as the Vulcans. It's no big deal. I can talk, I'll probably talk in another video about the different options on building a particular character. When it comes to hyperlanes and determining the best way to build out, almost any of the races are fine. But anyway, so if you look at the overall map here, you can see I ran into somebody early and I saw them pretty quickly and I was able to cut them off, move a little bit and cut them off. Now you see they will be able to build out this way. They won't be able to build out completely. So I was able to cut them off going north, but to the south there's still option for them to move. But again, they seem slightly bottlenecked here. So I'm gonna, as I build, I'll try to build up to this, or I'll try to build down and then up here and cut them off this way as well. So that will limit their movement. But here's the really cool thing is because once I came in at this location, I noticed that there was this kind of arm going up here, okay? And I saw this kind of block here where there wasn't connected. So I knew that I would get this arm of the galaxy to myself if I could get quickly up this one hyperlane and up this. So by moving quickly to the west, I was able to secure this key location. Now if you look, there's a multiple other important pieces that you look at. When you're looking at hyperlanes, make sure that you look to see where the most pivotally important hyperlanes are. For example, this is an important hyperlane right here. This star actually here will stop expansion. So you look at that one there. Here you see this right here is very helpful. And again, you can get all the way to here and cut the rest of this off depending on how this actually forms out. This for sure you see definitely. Now I'm building down here. You can see definitely it's worth building to this point and cutting them off. So once I got here though, I've cut off this whole section now, and I'm going to try to work to probably this spot right here to cut them off, or maybe this spot as well. All right, so let me go ahead and start up again, and you'll watch some play here. And I like to, as a general rule with construction ships and science ships, I like to run at about 3 and 5 or 3 and 6 for science ships, because 3 construction ships and 6 science ships, because you're able to move quicker that way. See, I just was able to get this one here, and now it's open. And again, I don't feel that it's as important to colonize early, because colonization takes a while in this game. So I really like to jump out and expand as quickly as possible, and then use the option and obviously the materials and the overall minerals and supplies you're able to strengthen, as you can see by the supplies I have up at the top. I generally run pretty good. Now I can also trade out because I have a lot of supplies, and let me show you trading out. you're normally going to run pretty high, especially if you expand quickly. You're going to run pretty high on the on several of these minerals. And let's see, so right up here you see energy credits. I usually run high on those, and again, you trade the energy credits, so you're going to end up trading into that anyway. The minerals are high, and you see I'm making an extra 21 a turn, as is the food at 26, and this is very early game. I expanded out quickly. Leave consumer goods alone, of course. Don't sell those out, and definitely don't sell out alloys, because that's going to be what you're going to be trading into. Okay, so I'm going to trade for alloys again here. So there's the market right there. And I'm going to trade out food. Right? I'll trade out twice. I'm going to trade out some of my minerals as well. That's enough for now. Now I'm going to trade to this so that I have alloys, so I can continue to build effectively. Again, I didn't want to waste a lot of time in the early game showing you, because a lot of times early game is a lot of waiting. I didn't want to waste a lot of time there. I wanted to show you straight up, or post early game, not middle game, but post early game. All right. I always like to, in this case, for example, this anomaly, the scientist level is higher than the anomaly, so I'll just go ahead and do the anomaly. I've got 6 ships, so I don't have to worry about getting too bottlenecked. All right, now I am a little bottlenecked here, though. Ah, I got a trophy. I'll have to look at that later. Here, and build this out a little bit, and then I'm going to make sure that there's nobody stuck in there. If I find somebody in there, obviously my strategy is going to be different, and I'm going to try to cut them off. And then I'm going to build out here a little bit more, because I've got the 3 science ships. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and end this video now. Honestly, it's not so much important where you start out. The important part is finding the lanes that make it so you can cut off your opponents and reserve more land for yourself. Once you've got that land, you really can build at your leisure. For example, this section here. If you like the video, and give me a thumbs up.